Reunited after decades apart, that is the hope of dozens of Filipino families. World War II veterans were allowed into the U.S., but many had to leave behind their relatives in their home country. A new federal program could finally bring them together. Our JoBeth DeVera reports.
Grace, under the new program, veterans or their surviving spouses can apply to parole family members into the U.S. as they wait for family-based visas to become available. The hope is that this will enable individuals to provide support and care to their aging veteran family members.
Oh, it's important to my family to come here also because I am already old.
Oscar Bangui is a Filipino veteran. He was separated from his family in the Philippines while he fought, standing shoulder to shoulder with Americans in World War II. He, along with more than 40 other Filipino World War II vets in Hawaii and their families, filled the state capitol Saturday with renewed hope that they'll soon be reunited with family left behind in the islands.
I am asking if my grandchildren, already old, already 20 years old, can they avail for the parole?
In July 2015, the Obama administration announced a new parole program that would allow families of Filipino World War II vets to come to the U.S. as they wait for immigrant visas to be approved. Due to visa backlogs, it can take more than 20 years for immigration applications to be reviewed. The parole program would expedite the process.
I am the most happiest man in the world.
Oh, really?
Senator Mazie Hirono has been a key leader in making this legislative change.
The sooner we can get this all off the ground and help them, the better.
The U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services began taking applications under the parole program last month.
I myself am an immigrant, so I know how important it is to be reunited with your family.
I should have been reunited with my brother, 3 brothers, yeah, and the grandchildren.
Shirley Kabug's father was a World War II vet. He recently died, and her 3 brothers stuck in the Philippines won't be able to attend his funeral. Kabug is hoping the new parole program will soon bring her family together again.
I was so glad, and I think God bless us because there is another alternative that we will be reunited with my brothers.
USCIS estimates it will take about 6 months from the time a veteran applies to the program to the time their relative or relatives are paroled into the U.S. JoBeth DeVera, Hawaii News Now.
Filipino veterans who fought for the U.S. during World War II have spent the past few decades trying to bring their families here.
Now today, Senator Mazie Hirono hosted an outreach event to help those Hawaii residents who are affected. They learned about a new program for Filipino World War II veterans that will help unite their family. Now after the war, the U.S. granted citizenship to Filipino veterans in recognition of their service, but not to their children. Under the new program, veterans or their surviving spouses can apply to parole family members into the United States as they wait for family-based visas to become available. On June 8th, the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services began accepting applications.
They have to go through a process, but this gives them the option to go ahead and speed up the process to reunite with their children because they've been waiting long enough.
An estimated 2,000 to 6,000 Filipino-American World War II veterans are living in the U.S. today. The policy aims to give support and care for aging veteran family members who are U.S. citizens or lawful permanent residents. You know, we talked with a lot of those veterans over the years, and they say they want to do this for their families.
It's something that they've waited for a very long time, and they're finally getting that opportunity.